We know what's going on now. I've got a broken wire. Oh, you can see that much better now, can't you? So, this is what the bottom of your TIPM is going to look like. And there's a whole bunch of various connectors that go into it. So, I mean, the problem with this particular failure is, it broke off the pin, so off the connector. And now we just got to figure out the best way to fix it. So I'm going to get that connector off and take a closer look, and then we're just going to kind of figure out what our next move is. I'm going to show you how to get these the connectors apart. It's pretty easy. But I also wanted, this is a super important, and some of you guys might be sitting back thinking, well, why didn't you just pull the TIPM up? Like, you could have seen that right away. Well, for one, I didn't know exactly what wire I was looking for. I run all these preliminary tests for a reason. It's to gather data. When you start moving things, like you remove a TIPM and all of a sudden you see a broken wire, did it break when you moved it? Or was that the issue? So, non-intrusive testing methods should always be done first, always. Because as soon as you start moving things around, you have the potential to create problems. All right, so these connectors, super simple. I mean, it's just like, most other connectors are ECM type. So you're gonna pop that pin up. And so I'm gonna take this one off. It's right above it to give me better access. And there's also, the wiring from it goes over. So, the better I can see it, the better. And I'm gonna do that with both hands so I don't break something. So you just wanna push that tab forward, get your little pocket pry bar and just push it up, or with your hands, whatever, and just wiggle it off. And, this is where you're gonna see like issues, green crusties, broken wires going into the connector, which is what we're dealing with. So, it just complicates it a little bit. I'm gonna do the same thing with this. I don't know if that has a safety tab. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, so there's this little push tab there, and then same deal. You just pull the connector up. You want to keep it straight because, when you're doing this, you want it to come up nice and clean and straight so you don't bend, break pins, whatever. Put tension on the wires. This is just straight up corrosion though. It just essentially corroded off. So let's see what we got in here. And actually, I'm gonna pull this tab back a little bit. Oh, there's another tab. Okay, I gotta take this black cover off. Best tool ever invented. Pocket pry bar with a magnet. So, you can see you just pop those little tabs up carefully, and bingo. Let's look what we got here. What are we dealing with? Good puppies. All right. Yeah, by the way, this topside creeper, I just decided to flip it around. With this thing will change your whole life. I'm telling you, it's like these things are cheap too. If you work on trucks, you need one. Okay. So I get a better view from over here. Hopefully, let's see here. Bingo. So the green crusties strike again. And then you can see that other power wire, that tan red one that I wiggled the fuse or whatever, and all of a sudden there's power on it. You can see them crusties down there too on that wire. So I am, but this whole connector, like if you look, I don't know, it looks, I think that's rust. I mean, I think it needs a whole new connector. I mean, it wouldn't be that hard to wire in, I suppose. So I gotta see if I can get one. If not, then I'm just going to clean this, I guess, really well. Some deoxit. Then repin it. If I can, that should be a pretty common pin. So if you look here, bingo. There's the other end of that wire. And that other tan red power wire that when I took the fuse out and I put it back in, all of a sudden I had power. But you could see it's pretty crusty as well. So, as well as some others. And I don't know if you can see, but it almost appears to have rust. You know, I mean, honestly, best route would be the new connector wired in, or repin it, or just run a new wire up to the pin up there. That's probably, I'm probably gonna do that, honestly. I don't know. So this broken pin, there we go. So I should be able to just pop it out. I don't know if I can do this on the filming. So there's like a little tab in there, and you're gonna want to press it and it should fall out. I'm gonna do it off camera. They actually make terminal kits. They got more simple ones that come on like a keychain type deal. So that other tool, it's not fitting in there very good. So you just find the right tool, you know, you use the chart or whatever fits really. And so that's how you get those terminals out without breaking anything. And you know, honestly, in the name of it's pretty crusty, I'm just gonna get the right tool. Okay, I forgot. Yeah, see this green tab, or it's a cover. It protects all the pins from moving or coming out, staying in place. It's like a lock tab. It's got to come off. See, it's that protects the lock tabs. See, now I got plenty of room to pull that lock tab back. Before it was locking the lock tab. Oh, and by the way, I mean, this is just, I mean, no wonder why the ABS doesn't work. I mean, look how rusty it is. All the terminals are just, I mean, I think this was exposed for quite some time. There you go. Slid right out. I mean, I don't know. After putting a little more thought into this, that whole connector is horrible. I mean, it's corroded bad. So, I mean, anything other than a whole new connector or harness is a disservice to the client. You know, in this case, I could probably run a wire up there, but, you know, all the other pins being in the shape that they're in, you know, no wonder why this thing has had traction control issues and ABS issues its whole life. It needs to be fixed right. So I think I'm going to go with a connector. I'm going to try to find one. Going to the TIPM. I called the junkyard here, and they have a whole harness for $800. So, I mean, I don't know. They don't have anything that old at the pull and save, I don't think. I mean, I might be able to find that connector. So I might go look, talk to my client, see which route they want to go, you know, how much money they have, because it could get pricey when you start, you know, talking about harnesses and stuff. So yeah, I'm gonna leave it at that. You know, I've had some interest in seeing, you know, the project through, the repair and all. And so once I figure out, or, you know, once I get some parts and get to work, I'll definitely do an update. So thanks for watching, you guys. You know, I'm gonna try to keep them coming. I know I just stopped for like the last year. So get ready. See you guys next time. Thanks for watching.